Number 1. I was about 4 or 5 years old, and my parents had just separated. My mom was living in a 2 bedroom apartment. I had my own room, but I preferred to sleep in her bed whenever I was staying with her. Our 2 bedrooms were at the end of a hallway, directly across from each other. Our apartment was on the first floor, and I remember that it was the middle of the summer, and my mother had a window open in her room, which was directly behind the bed, above the headboard. Anyways, I woke up in the middle of the night. I remember sitting up and seeing that our cat was sitting in the doorframe of my mom's room. Her door was open and you could partially see into my bedroom. This was strange because our cat typically was always in bed with us. As I was watching him, he walked into my bedroom and meowed. I turned to face my mom and wake her up. In the 3-4 seconds it took to wake up and ask me what was wrong, we both looked back up in the doorframe and there was a man standing by my open door, making his way out of my bedroom. I still didn't know how he managed to do it so quickly, but my mother proceeded to pick me up and literally throw me out of the screen window. Again, we were on the first floor, and maybe it was a 3-foot drop to the ground. She quickly followed me, and we were able to start screaming for help, and somebody called 911. The police came, but didn't see any signs of forced entry, only that our front door was unlocked, which led them to believe the man must have exited that way. The strange thing was that my mom swore up and down that she had locked the door that night with the deadbolt and chain lock. About a week later, she was cleaning the kitchen and opened up our water heater closet and found a notebook with names and drawings, as well as a pair of gloves and some gum wrappers. The police were called again, but all they could do was speculate that the man has been in our house and hid until we were asleep. Just to clarify, our apartment was on the ground level, so my mom didn't hurl me into potential paralysis. Just a 3-ish foot drop to grass. Number 2. A terrifying but true story I experienced when I was 12. I moved to my dad's when I was 10 and didn't know anyone in the area except for the family my dad was friends with. A single mom with 3 kids. Luckily, there was a girl a couple years older than me, 12 years old at the time I met her, and we got to know each other a couple of years. We weren't close, but ended up having the same friends. One night, my friend Rob was hanging out with her and her younger brother. They happened to be in the home alone because my friend's mom was at work. This is where this gets terrifying and sad. My mother has been helping this one lady through her work and got to know her fairly well. She found out her sister was in a mental institution and was let out recently. The night Rob is hanging out with my friend, they get a knock on the door. My friend thought it was just her mom. No, she knocks a certain way when coming in and answered it without thinking. Rob wasn't supposed to be there and he took off through the window to his house down the road. He never thought twice about it. But it wasn't her mom. It was the sister of the lady her mom was helping. And she figured out through talking to her sister where her family lived and her mom's working schedule. She came in, and this is where I don't know any details, and I'm glad I don't. My friend's younger brother got away to the neighbors to call the police. The lady brutally murdered my friend a week from Christmas, decapitated her, and left her body naked in a bathtub, and he hit her head. They had to look through the presents, and I don't know where they found it, but they did. I wasn't allowed to go to the funeral. This one's kind of a funny one, and like it's a little scary to think about what could have happened if the guy wasn't there. Number 3. So I'm laying in bed at my girlfriend's house while she and her roommates are at class. I was hungover and it wasn't unusual for me to stay over and chill around the house. Anyways, she had this little Pomeranian and her roommate, cousin, had a little chihuahua. I had no idea. They started going freaking bonkers in the hallway, like panicked yelps. It was enough to concern me, so I get up to check what was going on. I just say I'm 6'1" and very muscular. I'm in my boxers. Anyways, I open up the hall door, and these pretty hood looking dudes are holding the dogs down trying to shut them up. I didn't know what was happening for a second there. I thought maybe they were friends. I don't know, so I just kind of say what's up in a rather harsh manner. No, it rather surprised me how mean and aggressive I sounded. Anyways, the dudes fucking bolt. I stepped back and shut the bedroom door and kind of stood there processing that they were burglars. I looked out the window of the bedroom and saw the Pomeranian trotting outside. I kind of gathered myself and opened the door and checked around the house. They were gone. The neighbors had the Pomeranian, but the Chihuahua was gone. Her cousin and her cousin's boyfriend found the pup later unharmed. Edit, dudes tried to break into my girlfriend's house. They ran off. Thankfully, I wasn't shot or stabbed. Hey, yo, what up, guys? This is Beanie Gamer, and I hope you guys enjoyed my stories. I kind of went fast on one of them. I'm sorry. I never did this before. I'm just getting the hang of it. I hope you guys can enjoy my videos and my audios of yeah, like the three true scary break-in stories. So please leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and I will keep on recording these audios, and I will eventually get to the gameplay videos eventually as well when I get my computer again. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.